So let's get the admin stuff taken out of the way. It's best of 5. Spawning the bottom left corner, it is the red Terran representing Risen Competitive. It is our boy Faz. And in the top left corner, or excuse me, top right corner, it is the Teal Protoss representing Team Lethal. Freaking A. Lethal Perfect. It is Cristiano. Both players just stating the kind of millisecond delay that they're both playing with. Looks like both our players are playing from different locations. I think Cristiano's playing from South America, while Faz is playing from Aus. It's standard to play these types of games, ATL, on either NA, East, Central, or West, unless both players agree on a different server. I don't think there is an actual server for either of these players that is mutually beneficial. I think one will favor the other horrendously. So it looks like I think we're playing on West at the moment. So Cristiano electing to go double gas right off the bat. He is going to play aggressive with this. The second pylon is down. Second gas, and now the core. I don't see a probe. Nope, just kidding. Probe is over here. However, Faz already has his second depot down. So both players electing to go for builds. Again, Faz over here, double gas. No expansions yet from either player. I don't think either of them intends to have a moderately decent timed expansion. I'm not too sure what we're going to be looking at seeing, though, from our Protoss. Is he about to drop a pylon down there? He's still electing for no gateway. Okay, so Twilight Council goes down. This is going to be a one base blink. Next, okay, so this guy wasn't going to go build a base. He is going to go out on the map. Reaper is running in that direction. Nope, a little bit too late. Protoss pulls up here and sees that there's a reactor in production. Faz now sees there is no expansion and one Stalker, and he sees the Twilight Council. So Stalker, Twilight Council, one base. He probably has a good idea that this is about to be either a DT rush or a blink play. We have to see what the follow-up is. What does he do? Does he start blink? Does he start producing... Nope, blink it is. And 2 more gateways to follow. Like I said, one base blink all in. He's going to start pushing across the map. Okay, so 4 gateways. 4 blink stalkers. Or 4 blinky boys at a time. Faz has identified the build, though, and he is going to make a tank. He has a bunker. I would like to see a second command center, though. Yep, there it is. So, scouts that there's a bunker. And it's really all going to come down to the positioning war for Faz and the micro abilities of the opponent, Cristiano, as to how this goes. His goal is to end the game now, and Faz's goal is to survive. Okay, so he made 1 tank, and he actually jumps off of that. He's going to continue producing Marines. He's going to make another tech lab. He is making a Raven. So there is no Robo from our Protoss here. So his only option really is to get up the ramp, get some vision, and then blink right here. Or vision, blink right here from down here. Not really sure how I feel about that. Faz is supply block, though. That does clear up. There are 6 blink stalkers. However, he's going to jump onto 8 Marines if he tries to jump up this ramp onto the tank. Oh. Does lose a stalker for free. There is no base yet. Faz unloads his bunker. He wants to make a bunker on the low ground. He is going to identify that that's not going to happen because there are a lot of blinky boys. Okay. Maybe he doesn't identify that. I'm not sure what he's going for here. He does have a sentry. Maybe he's hoping that Faz goes to the low ground. Nope, I don't know. Oh, it's going to be for hallucination. He's going to try to hallucinate and get on top. He now knows he's in the natural. He sees all the units. Faz is pushing out. He's moving across the map. There are a lot of units. He's going to walk right into them. All the blink stalkers. He's going to start blinking some boys back. Tanks do siege, however, they get jumped on top of by the Blink Stalkers. Both tanks do fall. And now Faz is in a not stellar or ideal position. He does have one Banshee, but there are Blink Stalkers. The low HP Stalker does fall. Another low HP Stalker falls. One Marine in the bunker. There's another Banshee on the way, 2 Marines. There's a lot of units here for Cristiano. He blinks into the main. Boys have been pulled. All the boys, including the mules. And he blinks away. So SCVs have to go back to mining. They can't really do much of anything at this point. The only possible saving grace might be the fact that... Oh! Did it finish? Cloak did finish. This is a cloaked Banshee. Only with 21 energy, so he's getting as much damage done as possible right now. He is falling behind tremendously in workers. I don't really think there's anything he can do, even with this cloaked Banshee, for another few seconds. It's just not going to be enough against this amount of stalkers. And the game is over. And starting game number 2, spawning the top right-hand corner of Ice and Chrome. It is the Red Zerg representing Risen Competitive, Steven. And in the bottom left corner, representing the team of Lethal Perfect, it is the Blue Terran, Bomber Kabomer. We're just going to call him Bomber. Bomber Kabomer. What a name. Electing to go for gas first and sending out a really early scout. That is uncomfortably early. Did I miss anything? Is there another one on the map? No. Steven did also send out an early drone. What kind of cheeky is about to happen here? Okay, guys. Cheek. There it is. There is a proxy hatchery. Bomber does have a barracks down in his main. He is going to scout really early that there is no hatchery. Okay, so now I'm like, hey man, pool first. Let's go into the base and see what's up. Did he see the pool? He didn't see the pool go down. He is going to see the pool here in a second, but is that going to be enough to tell him, hey, there's a proxy hatch? Or something's just not right? Maybe. I wonder if he knows his timings well enough to identify that that's not the standard pool first. I think it is, though. He is moving his barracks. He knows what's going on. He is going to make a bunker here, probably, I presume. Do it. Command center. He makes a whole command center instead. That's not what I expected. But okay. So he made a Reaper, canceled the Reaper, lifted the barracks, and then put it in location. I think that's a bit of a misstep. Steven now is going for a weird location for his third base. Maybe he has to throw the opponent off. Either way, there's weird things happening in this game. So we'll see where the Reaper goes. Does the Reaper go across map? Does the Reaper stay? I think the Reaper stays. And he is going to make... This is the weirdest wall I've ever seen in my life. I don't actually approve of whatever it is he's doing right now. There are different options that you can do to respond to this, and this is not one of them. This is really strange. Like you build your CC over here and you don't. It's okay. Spinecrawler on the way, as well as creep spread too, so I mean this is going to be something that Bomber has to deal with in order to be able to take a slow ground. Hellions are going to be the follow-up. He doesn't make the Marines or anything as well. Double gas, of course, so we'll see what the production is going to be from the starport. Now he sees that there is creep spread. And a Spinecrawler. A lovely little Spinecrawler. It looks like behind this, Steven is just going to drone. So Terran is over here like, hey man, I'm making 2 starports on one base. Because you're not letting me do the things I want to do. I'm trying to get out Hellions. Maybe I want to get to your side map and try and get some damage done. There's a queen. The bunker couldn't go down. Hellion Reaper does push forward across the map. I don't think he knows about this base yet. He doesn't. So we'll see if he even goes over there, if he just pokes at something natural to say, hey man, what's going on? Not seeing a base there? No, he sees it. He knows.
SCV ready.
So, few drones do fall. However, one Hellion is going to go down too. So 3 drones down. Speed is now done as well. So this is on creep. The Hellion's going to fall. This Reaper is not going to kill that drone, and the Reaper is going to get chased down. Cloak, double Starport Banshee, and 3rd Command Center now on the way. Doing weird stuff with his Command Center, trying to maybe get some value for having it. But creep spread is kind of in pain. So he can't really take his natural. It'll be a little bit while. So I guess I support the decision of the other base. But Steven is just droning up, droning hard, doing what he needs to do to take advantage of the lead he's created for himself. And this Spinecrawler here says, hey man, that drone's not going to go for that. That SCV's not going to go out, but I wonder if Steven picks up on the fact that, oh dude, he sees this. If he looks at his Overlord, he knows that there are units down there. Or SCVs. Yeah, Zerglings are going to go over there and just get some free kills on some units. The Queens are going to fall to the Banshees, but he's identified that this is 2-core Banshee, hopefully, with the amount of Banshees that have been produced at this point in the game. And now this Command Center, once again, is lifted. It is almost 6 minutes in the game, and there is no real benefit to having these extra Command Centers for Bomber here. And he still has to clear all this creep if he ever wants to take a natural base. His other base is not being allowed to land because there's a Zergling underneath it, but Hellions are pushing across the map. So he has a lot of Hellions here. He could get potentially something done. One Hellion does fall to 2 Queens, and the Queen takes some damage, but that's not going to be enough. Where are the Banshees? 3 Banshees are en route. This could be a problem for Steven. He does have 1 Spore, 2 Spores though. 1 Spore in the main, no Spore in the natural. So that's going to force the Banshees to not be able to get any good positioning on these Queens. These Queens are going to stand strong against the Hellions. Bomber decides to go to another location, but he can't even land his Command Center efficiently. It is off center. Wow. Steven really pulling ahead thanks to the creep spread. 3 Banshees with Cloak. Cloak is starting to slowly deplete. The Banshee sat there for a moment in hesitation. They're going to roll in. This Queen is going to fall. Some more damage from the Banshees. 3 Queens are going to pull away. Another Zergling run by down here. So more SCVs are going to fall, as well as some drones from Steven. One of these Evo Chambers does... Oh! One of the Banshees falls. Evo Chamber dies, but it really wasn't producing anything in that moment. If the building dies while it's upgrading something, that upgrade actually is refunded. So... he got 75 minerals worth of damage, plus it takes to build the drone. 125 for the price of the Banshee. He shows that he is going into hard on Hellion Banshee. This is the follow-up. This is what he's going for. How will Steven respond? There is a lair almost complete. No more additional Queens are in production, though. I do kind of fear a little bit for Steven because 6 Banshees, I mean, don't underestimate that. It's a lot. That can do some serious big boy things. Enough that I'm slightly concerned. Plus all the Hellions too. Does he have an armory? I mean, there is no armory that I see at the moment. So I mean, these aren't going to be Hellbats. I'd be more afraid if they were going to have the potential to be that, but they're not. So the Roaches will be able to deal with that. However, the Banshees are on top of it. Banelings do run into the Hellions. There are 6 Hellions left with low HP. These Queens are going to start to take some serious damage, and they are going to run away. These scans, maybe trying to kill some creep. Oh, speed is done for these Banshees. So that's 6 Banshees flying around trying to get work done. Steven went for the Nidus. He's loading up his Nidus. The Nidus is going down. All the units of the Nidus. Oh, no. All of the units of the Nidus just died. Significant levels of damage. That is not what Steven wanted to have happen. His lair is going to fall. Okay, lair goes down for Steven. He is rebuilding his lair, but there are 6 Banshees still flying around. There are not enough spores in one location to be able to deal with this. These spores in production are going to take serious damage. 1 Banshee does fall, another Queen dies. 2 Banshees, very low HP. But Bomber making the best of a bad situation. He's about to snipe another base. He can't lift this off. Okay, he's going to lift it off. He re-burrows it because he realizes if he uses range of the 5 Banshees, it will mean death. Spire is going to be spotted and destroyed. Cancelled. 1 drone does fall. Spawning pool does go down. There's 1 Banshee cloak shooting at the Roach Warren. Lair is now finally complete once again for Steven. Spores trying to get as much damage as they can done. Roach Warren is going to fall while upgrading for speed. Roaches on the other side of the map. There are 2 Banshees in production, but they're not close to being completed yet. Maybe these Roaches can get something done. Roach Warren falls. Another Roach, excuse me, that's another Spawning Pool in production. He can't rebuild his Roaches down at this point. So there are Roaches in the other base. Okay, I didn't see those Banshees there, so more Banshees are here. Roaches are going to try and get a little bit of damage. They pick off 6 drones. There are more, however, in the other base. But there are so many Banshees here. These Roaches are just going to fall. Maybe killing a supply depot. Once supply depot falls, wheels go down to the other base. This is a very bad position for Steven. He needs to be able to deal with the Roaches, or not Roaches, the Banshees, but he doesn't have an answer. And now these Banshees are going to get repaired, and now this is 8 Banshees that can just do a lot. Do a lot of really good Banshee things. I think maybe it's a little bit of Steven underestimating what his opponent could accomplish with the limited economy that he had. He felt comfortable droning and maybe just going for a Nidus play to end the game because all he saw was Hellions, but there was just too much. Zergling's getting another run by. They run into the main, couple in natural. The goal is, of course, more death on workers. Banshees, oh, they spot the Banelings in the other base. However, 4 SCVs fall. That is going to be 4 SCVs. Another scan going down. Okay, so Hellions are now in the other base for Steven. And, oh man, so many drone kills. 9 drones falling. Steven is down to almost 10 workers. He doesn't really have an army to deal with this. He doesn't have what he needs. There's such a just non-existent economy, sadly, for Steven here. And all of these Banshees are now coming back. They want to probably end the game here if possible. He's going to take some serious damage from that 1 spore, but it's not enough to kill these Banshees. 2 Banshees fall. So Hydrogen dies. Steven doing the best he can to try to hold on to this game of weird games. Lair is going to die again. There's nothing for Steven to be able to deal with this. I think we're going to see GG called here pretty soon. Another Banshee joining the fight. Spores are in place to say, get out of my base. I don't want you here. But there's enough Banshees here to one-shot that Hydra. He's going to get a few damage done. He's going to try to poke out a little bit with a couple. It's not enough. Run by going down at the natural for Bomer. 4 SCVs die and some lost mine time. But Steven's going to have to play a real insane game at this point to be able to get back into it. Hellion Banshee is just all that this Terran is going for. And Vikings as well now to clear out Overlords. He's a little bit of a ways away from getting some fly block, but you know, every time you lose anything, it really matters in this type of situation. Look at the army supply, or just the supply in general, 38 to 92. Workers are almost even, but 52 army supply against what Steven has here. He has a lot of gas. I wish you had the ability to spend it. Had that Spire finished Maybe this could have been a different story, getting some corruptors and mutants out to be able to do something, but that's just not the kind of game we're in right now. The Banshees are going to fly over Hydra's, Queens, and Spores. There is enough here, though. 2 Banshees do fall, but to the loss of, what, 1 Spore, I think, and 2 Hydras and a Queen? Now he's in a position again where he can just shoot tactically like it's no one's business. The Spore does try to move into position, however, it's going to take some time for it to reburrow, and repositioning does occur, and now 3 shots again on the hatchery. Lair, excuse me. Lair does fall once more. Lair is being rebuilt. Another Banshee falls. 2 Banshees fall. Oh no, that was the Spire. He had to cancel it so he wouldn't lose all the resources. And now he has to rebuild the lair before he can even get back into the Spire again. This is not the position you want to be in. This is not good for Steven. More Hellion Banshee pushing across the map. They are now going to turn to Hellbats. I think this is going to be it. There's a lot of units on the ground for the Terran. However, there's just some roaches, some spores. We'll see how this goes. He's going to micro back the best he can, but he's fighting against Viking, Banshee, and Hellbat. Viking's going to shoot the Overlords, try a supply block. There is so much here right now, and everything is just being pulled back for our Zerg here for Risen. Banshee does fall. There are still a couple Hellbats here. Drones are going to go ahead and attack, try and get us around. 14 drones fall in total so far. We are down to 12 worker supply for Steven. And he's just going to continue to lose workers. 1 more Banshee does fall. Vikings land in the main. They're going to start killing gas and trying to shoot the hatchery that's still left. This Spore is almost going to kill that Banshee. The Banshee does not die. And we should see GG called here momentarily. Steven is sadly just too far behind to be able to get back in this game. Maybe might be able to kill 1 or all Vikings. Goodbye, Vikings. 1 Viking survives, which will attack an Overlord now. Bomber on the other side, as you can see on the mini-map, it's gone up to 4 bases. And Bomber loses his whole army across the map. But he has a rally because he has a macro. Steven trying to get as much damage done as he possibly can. These Zerglings, they are going to die, but I think with 4 Zerglings for the price of 2 SCVs, I feel like that's an acceptable trade. There are Thors now, though, so if he ever had any hope of going into Mutas and trying to salvage this game by attacking an army that has no anti-air, GG is called. Oh, it is going well. Okay. Alright, guys. So, in this best of 5 team league, Starks is going to try to carry his team to the end here. They are up 2-0. It is Lethal Perfect, represented by the Red Zerg Starks. And spawning in the bottom right corner on the map, Golden Wall, representing Risen Competitive, trying to keep us in the game and keep us alive. It is the Blue Zerg. New breed. He is the breed of new. New of breeds. And it's a ZVZ. So anything's possible, guys. They are both making drones. Spawning pool is down, though, for Starks already at this point in the game. That did look like a 16 pool. No gas yet, though, so maybe this is just a safe kind of pool. You're maybe concerned your opponent's going to pressure you. Gas now incoming. Faster Lings, a later speed, but also a faster Queen. Does he expand? There is a drone now on the way down, selected to the low ground, so he is going to Expo. New breed, on the other hand, electing to go what looked like a, I think, 17-17-17. So Pool and Lings, as you know, will be first for Starks. And this is all going to come down to how does New Breed react to a faster Pool. So he made 2 more Zerglings. Now is making an Overlord is supply blocked. Speed is now on the way for Starks. There's a decent bit of distance that has to be covered. What will follow? Okay, so Starks is going to go into drones. This was a safety pool. He got some lings. He's going to go across the map and poke a little bit and say, hey man, I made lings. What are you going to do? What's your response? Are you going to make lings? Are you going to make a lot of lings? And no. It looks like New Breed says, hey, I've got 4 lings. I'm going to have some queens. And I'm going to have a 3rd base. Do it. Do it. It's been done. Well, on the flip side, it looks like our boy Starks has decided, hey man, I'm just going to make Zerglings and make a Baneling nest. And then I'm going to go do stuff with it. Baneling nest is also on the way for New Breed, but New Breed is continuing to make drones. So he's going to get the early drone advantage, but will he realize that this is now turned into a Zergling and Baneling flood in time? Before it is too late, he does not know anything yet. He is making Zerglings, though. I think maybe he senses something's off. Hey, my opponent hasn't built a 3rd base yet. And now he sees all of these Zerglings pushing out of the base. There are a lot of them. Speed is not done yet, so these 4 Zerglings are going to die. However they do... Oh, okay. 1 Zergling dies. Some get pulled up top. The rest are going to run over here to New Breed's base. 2 Banelings are almost done. Another Baneling in production. And... both Banelings stay alive, not taking a non-positive trade. A lot of Zerglings here for our Red Zerg Starks. He is going to roll up and say, hey, you have a base. I want this. It's now mine. My base. Okay, New Breed loses a few Banelings to maybe not the best trade. He's going to roll up here and try and stop this. Starks is going to move his units around a little bit. Oh my goodness, is this good? Holy smokes, the base stays alive. The base lives. Base lives, and Stark's missing an inject on his main hatchery. He is going to be down in production. Here, New Breed is pushing across the map, up a lot of supplies. Some of that is workers, the rest of it is army. 1 Baneling in production, the rest is just some Zerglings. 2 Zerglings are going to focus. More Zerglings focus that 1 Baneling that was on the way. Queens do wall the ramp. That is the appropriate call. New Breed taking a positive trade up there. Both of these queens are low on HP. He pulls back, anticipating the Zerglings to spawn from the hatchery. As he gets cleaned up, 2 queens are very low on HP. What was the follow-up for New Breed? He made drones. He is so far ahead in drones right now. And Starks doesn't know what's next. He made a little bit of lings, a little bit of drones. Some Banelings. But New Breed is going to start to fly ahead with his low HP hatchery. Starks does not like the fact there's a low HP hatchery and says, I'm going to go across the map anyway. This is going to be a positive trade for Starks. Oh, New Breed trading out a little bit negatively. He had the units to deal with it, but they all were kind of just, sprinkling in a little bit. Not ideal. But New Breed behind it, of course, did drone. 10 more drones are on the way for New Breed. He is going greedy boy greedy. Both layers are going to finish at about the same time. New Breed does see how many Zerglings are on the map. He has a good idea. He should know when and if he should be building units. I think he is making Starks a little uncomfortable as Starks is staying on his side of the map instead of just pushing across. Starks electing to now take his 3rd base. But New Breed has had his base up for so long that he has had so much more production coming from all that larva. He is significantly ahead in this matchup. As long as nothing crazy happens, he should maintain his lead. However, this hatchery is very low on health. He will get some gas from it, but there are Zerglings rolling in. 2 Banelings about to pop. We'll see how this engagement goes. And it looks like these Zerglings are going to be warded away. This hatchery will live for a little bit longer. Zerglings are going to try to run in and get a scout. They are going to see the Spire. Now he knows. My opponent is also going Spire, and it's about the same time as me, and my opponent has 2 more gas. This is not a good position for Starks. It's really not. He's going to try and run up some units. He knows he needs to stop this gas production from this other base, or at least force him to make a lot more Banelings. But New Breed has 1,700 in gas. New Breed did just drop a 4th base at the gold, which is seen and is going to get stopped. One little minor victory here for... Oh, and it goes down without a cancel. Like I said, minor victory for the Red Zerg. But there are Banelings, so Stark says JK. Mutas are now in production. There are 5 in production for Starks, and a second ago there was like 17 in production for New Breed. So little does Starks know he is about to get out the crap muted. There is so many mutas they're about to pop. Starks is gonna roll up. Nope. He says forget it. Keep the base. I still don't want it, even though it has no health. New Breed has done an excellent job this game defending this location, knowing that it's really important. A little bit of a run by here by New Breed. 1 Bane does fall to, I don't think, anything. So Starks realizes where he needs to make an adjustment to stay in the game. No upgrade yet. Okay. No upgrade yet. There we go. Just kidding. That upside down thing is actually air armor. Cool. I thought it was carapace. I was like, why? Wow. Guys, that's a lot of mutas. GG is probably going to be called here in a moment. Just saying. Being honest. That's a lot of freaking mutas. We'll see how this goes, though. I mean, he is attacking into it, so Starks does have defender's advantage. Excuse me. He is going to snipe a gas. Gas is precious right now, and that's not what Starks needs to lose or wants to lose. 2 Overlords fall. This does put Starks at SemiPro supply cap. And supply block Starks now. So New Breed here is moving towards having a better muta count. A better equipped Mutalisk army with the armor upgrade. 1 muta falls for the price of nothing. 2 mutas fall for the price of nothing. And New Breed's just going to keep rolling around and just finding what kind of value he can anywhere he can. Now he's going to start clearing the creep that Starks worked so hard on. A queen falls. There are so many mutas here. I anticipate a GG very shortly. There's only 2 spores here. I'll be honest. I think New Breed could take a fight over all of this. Yeah, I mean, Starks feels it. He says, I'm evacuating this position. He doesn't even care anymore. He accepts the fact that this is a lost base and does not bother with it. He's hoping that maybe he can get enough mutas to out-muta his opponent and get a foothold back in the game, but it's just not looking like that's a possibility. Oh my god, New Breed jumps on these mutas. He's gonna stutter step. GG is cold! Did it. Alright guys, so spawning in the top right corner of the map journal, it is Coda. SCV ready. Hang on, give me a second. I'll get the next guy. Gotta get him included too. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, representing Team Lethal Perfect, it is Zora! What's going on? Huh? SCV ready. Move my drink over here. Running from the truth, to think about is you. Hypnotized, so mesmerized, just got to know. Hey, come scout me, big boy. Just gonna be double gas. Double gas. Insufficient. Let's go. Gas. Attack me. Oh, okay. Pull off gas.
CC's upgraded.
Going away. Hey, yeah. Alright.
The Grim Reaper has arrived. What's it worth? SCV ready. Got something.
Okay, I
for
don't see a
me to
proxy.
kill.
That's fine.
Your add-on's done. Can't land there.
Don't worry, this thing can fly forever.
I'm listening.
Where the freaks all come around. It's a hole in the
We
wall.
require more minerals.
Dirty free for all, and they.
Roger.
Guys, we all know Kesha is actually Queen Bee.
Huh? SCV ready.
Comes around.
Go ahead.
It's the time. Oh god, I fucked up something.
Fear the Reaper.
Mine more minerals.
You can't buy stuff on credit.
Optic ready. Got a target. Comms open.
The little building on the right side of your big building's done.
Alright. Oh, you guys just got the minerals a little while ago. That's not good.
Big job.
Hole in the wall.
This ought to be. SCV ready. Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
Go hardcore. Put her on the
SCV
floor
ready.
and lay me on.
What's going on?
Not enough energy.
Right, so this is my
Whoa.
SCV
Need more
across the
energy,
map.
little guy.
Get my next supply depot a little bit earlier than I should have, but
You
I
have not
thought
enough minerals.
fight.
Money, 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 money.
SCV ready. Ready to roll that.
We require more minerals.
And you are high ground?
In the ring.
CC's
Getting over
upgraded.
trash cans.
SCV ready.
Okay, so that's a tank on the high ground.
Need more energy.
SCV ready.
Place downtown where the freaks all come around. Hey, turn me on. Take it off.
SCV ready.
Take it off. Everybody take it off. It's a place I know if you're looking for a
In
show.
the rear with
They go hardcore. There's glitter
Go
on
ahead.
the floor.
Nope, no building there.
Take it
SCV
off.
ready. Fueled up, ready to go. Joe.
Your add-on's done.
SCV ready.
Get over
SCV
there.
ready.
There's gas.
Big job.
We require more minerals.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Everybody
You need
take
more
it
minerals.
In my day, we mined 8 minerals at a time.
SCV ready. Ready to roll out.
Add-on's finished.
C.
SCV ready.
Let's see what you're doing. That looks like a marine tank
What's
push.
going on? Got no. Speak up. Need something load up. Channels. SCV ready.
Can't build there.
Everybody take it off.
SCV ready. This better be good.
Alright, so I need to start producing units.
Not enough energy.
Fueled up, ready to go. SCV ready. Armed and ready. Go ahead. You want a piece of me, boy?
Walk alone.
Add-on complete.
We require more minerals.
Need more energy.
By the numbers, boy.
Whoa, need more energy, little guy.
Gangway, coming through. Go, go, go.
That's not good.
SCV ready.
I really hate players who play like this. Valkyrie's style is so boring.
Want some?
Hey, your base
Your
is under
SCV's
attack,
under
man.
attack. Pull your boys.
What's going on?
Job's done.
Ready for dust?
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Army kind of just wants to push. We'll see. I don't want him to get his third base efficiently.
SCV ready.
But let's see. I get one in each base.
You can't build there.
So let's do that.
SCV ready.
You need more minerals.
Ready to blunder.
We mine 8 minerals at a time. Your base is under attack
Add-on
again.
complete.
SCV ready.
Bigger, faster.
SCV. Go, go, go. I'm in deep. SCV ready.
Wow, it's a lot of battle cruisers. Or a lot of tanks. And double battle cruiser. Okay, so I need to stay home.
This better be good.
Shop 5th command center.
Bad news.
Or 4th command center.
You scared me.
Not enough minerals.
Let's get
SCV
mech
ready.
armor.
You gonna give us your
You have not enough minerals.
Money, 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 money. Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready.
That field's been mined out. Hope you have an expansion.
I feel like this is what like TY did to somebody.
Ready to blunder. Jordan, what's going on?
No handouts.
Make more
You make a lot of Hellions and tanks and just kind of push and like
You
this,
need more
this cyclone response.
Cyclone.
And it's really bad.
We need more monies.
minerals.
You need more depots.
Sorry. This is a hard one.
You
I do
need
need to
more
have
minerals.
vision.
In
map
my
though.
day, we mined 8 minerals.
I can't just not do that. Because if he rolls up with all his tanks and his battle cruisers, that could be a real problem. Let's get the rest of my upgrades though.
Ready to blunder.
You have not enough minerals.
SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy?
Your add-ons done.
Want this base. He has all his tanks still over there, so I'm going to
Mineral field
Expo,
depleted.
gas, and nuke command center.
Some help here. Armed and SCV ready. Ready to blunder.
Is there another one? No, I don't see another one.
Research finished.
They're attacking your base, you know.
There's another one.
Research complete.
Waiting on you. This better be
Go ahead. Your upgrade's done.
good. Yes, indeed. Ah! You scared? By the number. Ready to blunder.
Not enough minerals.
So many SCVs. Let's go get down there.
Mineral
So-
field depleted.
I'll put people at these other bases though, because I want to see expansions.
Can't build.
Fusion
SCV
core.
ready. I'm going. SCV ready.
And I'm gonna stop making marines though, because this is
We require more minerals.
so
SCV
that
ready.
is not something I'm okay with.
CC's
SCV ready. We could use some help. Ready to blunder.
Your add-ons done.
mineral field depleted. Upgrade complete. They're attacking your SCVs.
Fighter. Bad news.
Hey, your space construction vehicles are under attack.
Oh, is that what that stands for?
I think he teleported in.
Ready to blunder. SCV ready.
That mineral field's gone. Don't spend it all in one plate.
SCV ready. What's going on? Ready to roll out. SCV ready. SCV
Why am I
ready.
messing up the buttons?
Your SCVs are under
That's a
attack.
lot of
Clear
other
boys.
units that they don't want me to, or that's a lot of bases I don't want them to have.
What's going on?
Scanning battlefield conditions.
But that,
State your request.
Fueled up, ready to go. SCV ready. Armed and ready.
Right away. Order. This vessel requires assistance.
This better be good. So who wants some? Keep your shirt.
Wait.
Not enough energy.
Just get ready to blunder. What's going? Go ahead. Go, go, go. Give us your best. Need something to load up? SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy? Made for battle. Transformation gateway. Coming.
I have so many more Vikings than you. Why are you attacking me? Same upgrades too. I'm lagging.
Yes, indeed.
Where's the
Armed.
ready for pickup?
Fueled up, ready to go.
That field's been mined out. You have an expansion.
Big job. I'm in deep.
Need more energy.
We could use some help here. Ready to
We're running out of minerals back home. Hey, your base is under attack. It's a trap.
Oh, what the crap is this shit?
At
Let's go over here.
that field's been mined out. Hope you have an expansion. CC's upgraded.
Where's all the Vikings that I just selected?
We're running out of minerals back home. Upgrade.
Can't hold them alone.
Liberation.
Geyser's empty.
Go, go, go. Ready to plunder.
Your upgrade's done.
In the rear. What's going on? Ah!
State your request.
Max supply. When your units sit around the house, they sit around the house.
How can we help? Of course.
Ready to plunder. Can't hold them alone. You ready for war?
You're at max supply.
Liberation is at hand.
Transfer made.
Wow, that mineral field's gone. Don't spend it all in one place.
Standing by. We read you. Easy.
That field's been mined out. Hope you have an expansion.
Want some?
Mineral field. Whoa, you're at max supply.
Let's get into the
Incoming orders. Reporting for action.
Not enough energy.
Liberation is at hand.
Vespian Dive. Need more energy.
We're returning fire. All hands to battle stations.
sweet boy.
Landing sequence interrupted.
Go ahead.
We read you. Yes, sir. We're returning fire.
Ready to plunder.
How can we help?
field
Oops.
depleted. Not enough energy.
Your upgrade's done.
Oh no.
We're
Boom.
returning fire.
Boom. 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 Boom.
Vespian geyser.
Ready to roll.
That field's been mined out. Hope you have an expansion. Can't land there.
Don't worry, this thing can fly.
Add-on's finished.
Mineral field.
I'm in deep.
Ready to
Oh no.
Geysers
Land,
empty.
guys, land.
See?
Who wants some?
We're running out of minerals back home.
Can't hold them alone.
What's going
That
on?
field's been mined out.
Ready to plunder.
Bigger.
Faster.
Stronger. Upgraded.
Go, go, go.
We're running out of minerals back home.
Right in play. You want a piece of me, boy? And over me. Armed.
Go ahead.
Add-on's finished.
This better be good. Ready to plunder.
Add-on complete.
Use the belt here.
Hey, your base is under attack, man.
By the
They're attacking your SCVs.
That's fine. This better be good.
That mineral field's gone. Don't spend it all in one place.
Reporting for action.
Can't hold them alone.
Let it roll out.
Liberation is attacked.
Hey, your base is under attack. You require more Vespian gas.
Vespian geyser exhausted. Not enough Vespian gas.
Price. Hey, your space construction vehicles are under attack.
Oh, is that what that stands for?
Standing by.
You require more Vespian gas.
Pull my finger, Artosis. They're attacking your base, you know.
Liberation is at hand.
Let it roll out.
Get heavy.
Your upgrade's done.
They're attacking your SCV.
Insufficient Vespian gas. What goes up? Can't. Your base is under attack again.
Got
Not enough Vespian gas.
Price controlled. Only 5 gas per barrel.
This is not a style I play.
Upgrade complete.
Bat in the rear. Go ahead. Big job. What's going on?
We're running out of minerals back home. You require more Vespian
Ready to plunder. This better be who wants. Go, go, go.
Whoa. You need more energy, little guy.
CC's upgrade.
You want a piece of me, boy? You gonna
Need more energy. Hey, your base is under attack, man.
SCV armed? We can use the belt here.
Oh my god. Are you kidding me, dude?
You need more minerals.
Our SCVs are under attack.
I'm in deep.
Ready to plunder.
Not enough energy.
Gangway. Coming.
That mineral field's gone. Don't spend it all in one place.
I'm in deep. You
This better be good.
Hey, your base is under attack.
It's a trap!
I have some units spread out everywhere, but not right now.
Ready to plunder.
Your SCVs
I guess
are
I should be
getting wrecked.
making Thors.
We need more money.
Well, I'll back.
Insufficient
This is such a
Vespene
stupid
gas.
place out of there, guys.
Are you gonna give me orders?
You require more Vespene gas.
Pull my finger, Arto.
Can't hold them alone.
They're attacking your base now.
Some help here. Systems prep.
Not enough Vespian gas.
It's Vespene, tasteless.
Really?
Sure thing.
Whoa, we need more energy, little guy. We're running out of minerals back home. That field's been mined out. Hope you have an expansion. Your base is under attack again.
Hey, your base is under attack, man.
Ready to roll out. Got no patience. Need something. What's that?
Your base is under attack again.
What's Speak up.
Hey, your base is under attack. Add-ons finished.
SCV ready.
They're attacking your base. Don't worry. Just
What goes up can't come down and land right there.
Hey, your base is under attack, man.
Vespene geyser required.
Need more energy.
I'm in deep.
You require more Vespene gas.
Not enough. That requires a Vespian geyser.
Why do we have to play mech, dude? GG.